Good morning. Happy Monday. If you're in New York, happy spring. Yay. It looks like the winter is finally going away. I know I'm not upset about that. Hopefully you're not upset about it either. Looks like spring's going to be here early. That makes me happy. It's Monday, my favorite day. And I wanted to be really transparent today. I think that I need to talk about something that I know a lot of other people are dealing with. That no one really wants to talk about because it's not glamorous, it's not nice, it's not pretty, it's tough, it's ugly, it's nitty gritty. What I wanted to talk about is transformation. So I'm currently going through a process right now of dealing with some things in myself that are not the pretty things. They're not the glamorous things. They're not the beautiful parts of myself. I'll be 30 in like 2 months. It's right here. So I'm almost 30 and I'm at a good place in my career, and I'm just I've been doing a lot of self-reflection, and kind of what I've come to is that I need to do some work in healing. So I've experienced a lot of trauma, and I think as life goes on, we kind of like brush it to the side and don't really deal with it. And we think because it's not going on right now that it's not affecting us now. But that's not necessarily the case. It's always going to affect us because it's a part of us. So if you've endured something that was painful, something that was traumatizing, something that affected you in a negative way, it becomes a piece of us that we continue to move forward in our life and carry with us. And I don't think that's anything to be ashamed of. I know for a long time I've tried to hide my own scars, hide my own trauma, don't talk about it, don't bring it up, don't even pay attention to it really, don't give it any energy, and it'll just go away. But that's not what happens. You have to face it and you have to deal with it in order to overcome it. So I've reached a point in my personal development that I really need to take a good, hard look at the traumas that have affected me and how I can move forward and be healed from them so that they don't, rear their ugly head in different points of my life, which they do. So I wanted to share the transformation process, at least for how I understand it in my life. The first step is that you have to be aware of it. So if you're not aware of it, you can't change anything. And I think the big problem that a lot of people have is they don't want to spend a lot of time alone because they don't like to be lonely. But it's only when you're really practicing like conscious, intentional self-reflection that you can figure out exactly what's going on with you, exactly what's bothering you, exactly what causes you to do some of the things that you do that may not be healthy for you, or may not even be what you want. Sometimes we sit back and we say, why did I do that? That wasn't how I wanted to handle that situation, or that wasn't how I wanted to treat that person. What just came out of me? Well, a lot of times it's these repressed traumas, these repressed hurts and repressed pains that we haven't totally healed from, that's kind of like bubbling up over the surface because we need to heal from it. So first you need to spend some time in reflection and really get aware of what it is that's bothering you. Once you're aware that there's something bothering you, you have to identify what it is. So what is it exactly? And get as clear about it as you possibly can. Write it down and fine-tune it and figure out what exactly is it that's bothering you? What exactly is it that's holding you back? What exactly is it that's hindering your growth, hindering your progress? Then you have to identify, step 3, then you have to identify where it comes from. And more often than not, it comes from something in our past, something that we experienced, a trauma that we endured, something we haven't healed from is what is causing this behavior to manifest. So you have to get aware, identify what it is, identify where it came from. And the last step is to start the healing process. And for a lot of us, I know including myself, it's been hard for me to reach out to others and say, I need help dealing with this. This is something I don't know how to go through the steps of this. Can you show me? Can you point me in the right direction? Will you hold my hand through this? Will you go through this with me? That's been a hard thing for me to do, but it has to be done in order for me to grow and in order for me to heal. So if you don't know who to reach out to, I would always encourage you to contact me. Any resources that I have available to me, I will gladly throw your way. Healing is a lifelong process. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's something to be proud of, because there's a lot of people that walk through this life and choose not to heal and choose just to throw their pain on other people every day. And when you make the decision to go ahead and heal and start dealing with that, you're very brave, and you're going to come out the other side such a better person. So don't be afraid to reach out. You can reach out to me, natalenostra@gmail.com, on my Facebook, on my Twitter, on my Instagram, on my Snapchat. It's all Natal'e Nostra. It's very easy. If there's anything I can do to help you, I would love to point you in the right direction. Don't be afraid to transform. You are here on this earth to become a butterfly. You're not supposed to stay a caterpillar the whole time. So go ahead, get in that cocoon. You might turn to mush while you're in there, but when you get out, you're going to be beautiful. Your wings are going to spread and you are going to fly. So I hope that you found this helpful. If there's anything I can do, please reach out. Like this video if you found something important in it or something that you really enjoyed. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. There will be more videos coming. Continue on your path to become a true visionista. Create a totally badass life that you love to live. Have a great Monday.